There are going to be some adjustments made to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Nobody appears to be able to put their finger on exactly what those changes are. It is a widely held belief on the internet that the show will go through a total reimagining, similar to what RHONJ did after the conclusion of season 13. According to persistent rumors, Teresa Giudice has left the Bravo show with no further plans. The rumored departure is confirmed by one of her co-stars, who now comes out about the situation. Continue reading for further information. The rumors that Teresa Giudice is a co-star on RHONJ have been confirmed. There is a developing situation in the state of New Jersey. In the course of his radio show, Andy Cohen gave rise to rumors of a widespread cast purge, although he later retracted those rumors. He made it clear that executives at Bravo want to reimagine the show in some way, but they do not necessarily intend to remove everyone immediately. However, a significant number of viewers are of the opinion that Teresa Giudice will not be returning to the show. Through a series of mysterious statements on social media, the original cast member of Real Housewives of New Jersey appeared to drop hints about her departure. In the most recent development of the speculations concerning her future on RHONJ, it has been asserted that she was requested to quit the program in a quiet manner rather than being fired outright. According to a member of her cast, who has known Teresa for a considerable amount of time, he has corroborated that he has heard the same thing through the grapevine. In a recent episode of the Lisa Elastui podcast, Frank Catania stated, "I've heard the same speculation about Teresa being asked to leave as opposed to being fired." This statement was made in reference to Teresa's situation. He went on to say that it would be a shame if she quit the famous show that is shown on Bravo. There is a good chance that Teresa is the most well-known housewife in the entire world, and this is true across all possible franchises. To a certain extent, Frank Catania is in favor of a reboot. Former husband of Real Housewives of New Jersey star Dolores Catania is Frank Catania. In addition to maintaining a strong relationship with his ex-girlfriend, he grew up with Teresa Giudice. While listening to the podcast, Frank discussed his thoughts on the subject of whether or not the New Jersey Housewives show should be reignited. He expressed his belief that the show cannot continue in its current state. With a reality program, you have a situation in which half of the cast is unable to or unwilling to film together with the other half of the cast. You're supposed to have a reality program, but here's the catch. Discloses the ways in which Teresa has undergone change for an extremely extended period of time. Frank Catania has been friends with Teresa Giudice. However, he stated on the podcast that as a result of her spouse, Louis Rulis, she has undergone significant transformations. Following her divorce from Joe Giudice in the year 2020, she wed Louis in the year 2022. The Real Housewives of New Jersey has always thrived on whispers, half-truths, and explosive confrontations. But when one of Teresa Giudice's own co-stars publicly validates the very rumors she's been trying to squash, it changes the game completely. After months of speculation about Teresa's personal and professional life, a fellow cast member has now confirmed that at least some of the gossip is 100% true, a statement that has sent the Bravo fandom into a frenzy. The rumors that just won't die for weeks. Social media has been buzzing with claims about Teresa's inner circle, her marriage to Louis Rulis, and her alleged behind-the-scenes maneuvering to control that RHONJ narrative. Among the juiciest whispers, that Teresa has been pulling strings with producers to sideline certain cast members. That she and Louis are facing more financial trouble than they're letting on. That her friendships on the show are more strategic alliances than genuine bonds. Up until now, Teresa has dismissed all of it as jealousy and lies. In interviews, she's insisted she's living her love bubble life with Louis and focusing on family, not drama. But that narrative took a major hit when one of her own co-stars, who has shared both good times and screaming matches with her on-screen, decided to speak out. The shocking confirmation. During an appearance on a popular Bravo fan podcast, the unnamed RHONJ star was asked point-blank if any of the rumors about Teresa had truth to them. After a long pause, they responded, "Listen, I'm not here to bash Teresa. We've had our ups and downs, but I'll say this, not everything you've heard is false. In fact, some of it is 100% true." The comment was delivered carefully, but the implication was crystal clear. Teresa's version of events might not be the full story. The co-star refused to elaborate, saying they weren't trying to blow up the season before it aired, but the damage was already done. Fans go into overdrive. Within minutes of the podcast episode dropping, Bravo social media accounts were flooded with speculation. Which rumors are true? How much does this co-star know? And perhaps most importantly, what will Teresa's reaction be when she finds out? On Reddit, fan theories exploded. Some pointed to recent shady Instagram posts from other cast members as proof of behind-the-scenes manipulation. Others suggested the confirmation was about Teresa's finances, especially given Louis' ongoing business controversies. Twitter lit up with memes of Teresa flipping the infamous Season 1 table, alongside captions like, "Teresa when she hears her co-star confirmed the tea." The Teresa effect. Teresa isn't just another housewife, she's the face of RHONJ. Since Season 1, she's weathered prison sentences, family feuds, divorces, and explosive friendships, yet always managed to come out swinging. She's also fiercely protective of her public image, which makes this co-star's comments all the more incendiary. Sources close to production say Teresa is fuming about the situation and has been making calls to find out exactly who spoke to the podcast. She's going to figure it out, and when she does, it won't be pretty, one insider teased. The co-star's calculated move. Some fans believe the co-star knew exactly what they were doing by dropping such a pointed statement without naming specifics. It's a strategy that keeps them in the headlines without risking an immediate on-camera blow-up. This is how you plant seeds for a storyline, one Bravo blogger noted. By the time filming wraps, the audience will be waiting for that confrontation. The tension is already there. It's also possible that this is part of a broader cast shakeup. With RHONJ reportedly heading toward another major cast change next season, alliances are shifting and loyalty is becoming more about survival than friendship. Louis' role in the rumors. As much as Teresa tries to keep her marriage to Louis untouchable, many of the circulating rumors involve him directly. From questions about his past relationships to allegations about his business ventures, Louis has been under the microscope since joining the show. The co-star's confirmation only fuels the idea that not everything in the love bubble is as perfect as it seems. If the financial trouble rumors turn out to be the ones validated, it could explain some of Teresa and Louis' more aggressive moves on the show, like who they choose to align with and who they try to ice out. Bravo's perspective. From the network's point of view, this kind of drama is reality TV gold. A co-star turning on Teresa without fully revealing their hand is the perfect recipe for a season-long storyline. Producers can build tension through confessionals, subtle editing, and mid-season confrontations. According to one insider, Bravo is thrilled with how this is playing out. "We don't even have to manufacture drama this year," they said. "The cast is giving it to us naturally." Teresa's next move. If history is any indication, Teresa won't take this lying down. In the past, she's confronted co-stars head-on when she's felt betrayed, sometimes in front of the cameras, sometimes in private with equally fiery results. Whether she chooses to publicly deny the rumors again, ignore them entirely, or go on the offensive remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, she'll make sure the cameras are rolling when she addresses it. The bigger picture. In the world of the Real Housewives, rumors aren't just gossip, they're currency. A well-placed piece of intel can make or break a season, shift alliances, and determine who comes back next year. By validating even part of the gossip swirling around Teresa, this co-star has essentially thrown down a gauntlet. The ball is now in Teresa's court, and knowing her, she'll slam it back with force. As one fan tweeted, "We all wanted new drama for RHONJ. Careful what you wish for. Teresa's about to go nuclear."